Hey guys, this is Post-Production Pi with SLRlounge.com, and in this video I'm going to show you guys one of my new favorite pieces of software. It's called PluralEyes. Now for those of you that have gotten into kind of DSLR filmmaking, you've probably run into the issue of shooting with multiple cameras on a certain set, on a certain scene, and having to basically take it in post-production and have to sync up all those different videos. You have camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, and basically you have to sit there and kind of like play around with them in Premiere or in Final Cut until the audio lines up so that you can cut from sequence to sequence. Well, basically what PluralEyes does is it does it all for you, and I'm going to show you guys just how simple it is. So basically all you got to do is take your cameras. So we're going to take, actually I'm going to start with my audio track. Here is the audio track, and the note to PluralEyes is that you do need a constant audio track that's being recorded throughout the entire shoot, so that PluralEyes basically has kind of a foundation to be able to sync all of the different clips to. So this is an audio track that was recorded throughout the entire shoot on a Zoom H4n, and then we're using it as the sync track. So I'm going to take this track right here, we're going to drop it into our audio on our first layer, and I just have a regular sequence loaded up, nothing special. We're going to take camera 1. I'm going to take all the shots from camera 1. This is a kind of a sequence of interview clips. So we're going to take all these clips, just drag it right onto the timeline on video 2. This is the camera 2 clips. I'm going to take all of these and drag it onto the timeline as well. These are just kind of secondary angles on that main angle. So I want to kind of use these as kind of pieces that I can cut to here and there, just to kind of add a little bit of kind of extra production value to this little tutorial that we're putting together. So I'm going to drag this onto video track 3. Now we have everything on here, but none of it's synced. So if I try and play any of the audio, you'll see how crazy it is because nothing has been synced up. So what we're going to do now is just hit File. We're going to go Export. You're going to hit Export to Final Cut Pro XML. You're going to say yes to save the project, and then we're going to put it right in that root directory of our little project here. We'll call it PluralEyes Review. We're going to hit OK, and then we're going to pull up PluralEyes. And in PluralEyes, all we're going to do is open up that XML file that we just created. So here it is in that same folder. Here's the PluralEyes Review XML. We're going to hit OK. And then it's going to basically say, okay, I'm going to sync up everything on the sequence timeline. So we're going to use the sequence, and then we have a bunch of extra options. Now typically the option that I like to have selected is this level audio, because it'll actually level off all the audio in your clips. There's also other options like for try really hard. If your audio basically is difficult to hear on some of the cameras, you can click try really hard, and PluralEyes will take extra time to basically analyze it and try and get it right. But that's really all we need. I'm going to hit sync now. Alright, so it took about 15 seconds and now it's done. We're going to exit out of PluralEyes. I'm going to close up these folders on my track just to kind of keep it organized, and we're going to go to that folder that was where the final synced XML file went, and all we're going to do is pull this XML file back into Premiere, and then we have PluralEyes Review Synced track. I'm going to double click on the sequence synced, and there we go, guys. I'm going to expand or zoom out of my track so you guys can see everything, and here is everything synced up. So if I play, I'm going to click off on these other two audio tracks just so you guys can see. So we're going to just use the main audio track from that from the Zoom H4n, and then I'm going to click off on video. Actually, we'll just go out to this port right here. So I'm going to hit play. You can see how it's synced perfectly with the H4n audio.
Our desired result is going to be the correct.
And that's it, guys. We didn't have to spend any time doing it on our own. That's why this is one of our favorite new little pieces of software. So go out, pick up PluralEyes, get back to creating your films and not spending so much time in front of your computer syncing your tracks, guys. Take it easy.